It's Thursday, and we're going shopping. Hey, this is Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and Thursday is our grocery shopping day, and today I am with this fella over here. Rick is off, and if you are following me on Facebook or the Frugal Family Food Group, you know that my kids have been sick. I actually haven't put up a video in just about a week. It started last week with Brian. He had kind of a stomach flu, and Ricky has the flu, like respiratory flu. So I've been dealing with that and cleaning my house and just, you know, generally being an exhausted mom and not getting to sleep. So anyway, we're doing really well though. Everybody's in good spirits in spite of the fact that there's sickness, and it's time to go grocery shopping. And I put out a call today on the Frugal Family Food Group as to what sorts of things we should get for folks that have the flu. And people had some really good ideas. So we're going to try to get some of the things that were suggested. We're not really in a place, because I mean, obviously sun change. Let me go over this way. So because we've been keeping our purchases going smoothly, and every week just restocking, and of course we had that big Dollar General haul, we have a lot of food in the house. I still have a lot of meat. I've been keeping the meat stocked up, and we haven't been using a lot of it, so we don't really need a lot of meat. So we're just gonna try to get things that are good supports to Ricky's immune system. We're focusing on vitamin C. We might get some ginger, some lemon. I want to get some, probably some more mandarins, and things of that nature. So we're going to see what we can come up with that's going to be good and support him health-wise. Of course, I have a lot of turkey bone broth at home. We're going to make some chicken soup because that's definitely good for you, chicken and rice, and that sort of thing. We're just going to keep it good, simple, wholesome meals. So someone did suggest curry, and we just had curry, but we might have curry again. And I hadn't been able to film it because I've been busy, obviously. So anyway, we are just about at the discount grocery store. So I'm going to head in there and shop. And I'm not sure where we're going from there, so I'll let you know. Okay, so the salvage grocery wasn't quite as bad as it was the last time. I did get a few things there. We spent $15.70. So we have $14.30 for the rest of our grocery shopping. So we're going to go to Ingles, which is kind of a more, I wouldn't call it fancy exactly, but where we live, it's probably one of the fancier grocery stores. And but sometimes they have really good sales. And one of the things that I noticed the other day, if I remember correctly, and that's kind of the catch, was that they had strawberries that were 2 for $3. And I really kind of wanted to focus on, I'm trying to get some good sun here. I really wanted to focus on things that had a lot of vitamin C for Ricky since he's sick. And of course, strawberries have a lot of vitamin C. So anyway, we're gonna go check that out and see if they have any other deals. And if that's a bust, then we'll probably go to, I think Save-A-Lot was our other option. So we're gonna go check that out and see how it works, and hopefully it will be good. All right, so we are leaving Ingles. I was grabbing my receipt, and we spent $10.56. And of course at the first store we spent $15.70, so that's $26.20. So that leaves us $3.80, or around $4. And of course, if you follow me, you know that I just try to keep it around that $30 mark. If things were tighter, super tight, I mean, I'd keep it under that 20. I'd take cash with me, and that's all I have. But at the moment, I don't. And even if I had cash though, I tell you what I would do. What I normally do, if you haven't watched the other videos, if I only have cash and things are tight, I will seriously go around the house and gather every little ounce of change that I can find and take the change with me too, just so I have a little bit extra in case I find something. So I kind of consider it when I'm doing it with my bank card along those lines. Like if I go just a little bit over, it's kind of like the change I gathered. But $30 is still the number that we're striving for. So anyway, $3.80. We decided we're gonna go see what Save-A-Lot has to offer, because sometimes they do have good markdowns and sales. So it's not too far. All of the grocery stores that we go to are within a few miles of each other. When Aldi is open, Aldi, Walmart, and the discount grocery store I go to are all about a mile, within 1 mile of each other, like practically in the same parking lot. The discount grocery's across the street, but it's pretty much right in the same area. But Ingles is about a mile down the road, a little further. Food Lion is about 2 miles in that direction. And then Save-A-Lot is a mile in the other direction. So from Ingles to Save-A-Lot is really about 1.5 miles. So in case you're wondering about the mileage, because I get asked about that a lot, you know, don't you waste a lot of money driving from place to place? No, I really don't. If I did, I wouldn't do so many shopping trips. But since they're all kind of in the same area, it's cost effective to go to different stores, because even in the truck, which gets I think 22 miles a gallon, something like that, I've looked it up before, you know, when you're only traveling 1 mile or 2, you're talking, you know, 10 cents, 20 cents, something like that. So, and I don't count the trip to town, because we're taking a trip to town regardless. It's just how far we travel while we're in town, that's the question. So anyway, heading to Save-A-Lot, we'll let you know how it goes, and then when we're done, we'll go home and show you what we got. Okay, so we just left Save-A-Lot, and we spent $4.06, so we're right about where we needed to be. So our total will be $30 and some change. And I'll show you what we got in just a second when we get home. But when we were at Save-A-Lot, so while we were at Save-A-Lot, they gave me this sale ad. And it's actually a really good sale. I don't know if you can see, right here where my thumb is, it says Red Delicious apples are $1.69 for a 3-pound bag. And it says bananas will be 39 cents a pound, right here by my pinky. And also 3-pound bag of yellow onions is 99 cents, and a 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, and I just bought potatoes, so I'm kind of upset about it. But they're $1.29 per bag. So Rick and I are discussing it. It's kind of good that he's off, whether or not to put a little extra money into the budget this week to pick up on some of these deals. I think it's a smart idea. I think we might end up doing that. No promises. If I do, I will do another video. You have my word on that. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how much we think we can budget and what's going on with that in the morning. But just a thought for tomorrow, we might be adding to the budget this week. So we're getting ready to go home, and I will show you what we got already as soon as we get there. Hey, I'm home, and I have my regular partner with me. Hi! She was holding down the fort with Ricky, who's sick and pitiful. Let's go visit Ricky for a second. Yes. Here's Ricky. He's smiling. But tell everyone what you have.
I've got the flu.
He's got the flu. So he's off school and off work for a few days.
Yep.
And going to enjoy everything that's on the table. In fact, he already enjoyed one of the things, which was the
strawberries.
And did it help?
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to show the rest of the haul.
Sorry.
My poor Ricky. So much sickness. Okay, here's what I got. Here are my 3 receipts, and we have the discount grocery store. Ingles was where we went next, and then Save-A-Lot, even though they're not in order. We will start with the discount grocery store. The first thing I got, you'll notice back here, let me give you a full shot here. That's what we got this week. First thing I got was a turkey. I wasn't going to get meat, but they had turkeys for $10, and that is an amazing deal. Whenever I see that, I'll pick that up. So, whole turkey for $10. That really took a good chunk out of my budget this week, but I feel like it's a worthwhile chunk, because that's really at least 4 days worth of meals, not including the broth I can make. And with Ricky sick, broth is important, so there's that. And then, of course, I got some beans. I got all of these beans, and this corn, too, were 50 cents a can. So I got 4 cans of this organic light red kidney beans, 4 cans of black beans, and then 2 cans of whole kernel sweet corn. And did I get anything else? Yes, eggs. I got these eggs because I've used a lot of eggs recently. Needed some fresh ones. So I got a dozen eggs, and they were 89 cents each. So my total at the discount grocery store this week, not my biggest haul there ever, but, you know, reasonable one, was $15.70. So then, of course, we went to Ingles. We only got a couple things there. You can see my receipt. Now they did have a good deal on the strawberries. The 1 pound containers of strawberries were 2 for $3. And of course, since Ricky's sick, we wanted to get him some things that were high in vitamin C. Strawberries are high in vitamin C. So that was a good deal, 2 for $3, really great price. So we got 2 of those. And then we also got the ginger root there. Of course, I'm gonna make him some lemon honey ginger tea. I do it with the lemon essential oil. I'm gonna tell you about that in a second. So I'm do it with the lemon essential oil and the honey, the local honey that we get from the gentleman at our church. So that's good, and we use it with the mullein leaf tea when he has the respiratory issue. So those are things that we have, but I just needed the ginger, so really excited about this. And then the last thing we got was over here. Let me bring it over to the side. Here we go, bananas. We wanted some bananas, and we got them, they were 50 cents a pound. We got $1.40 worth of bananas. So the last place oh, one more thing. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot. A 10-pound bag of potatoes. That was the other thing we needed, because I was actually out of potatoes and I needed those. So we got a 10-pound bag. Then the very last place we went, we popped into Save-A-Lot just because we had a few dollars left and we wanted to see, oh, I forgot to show you the Ingles total. So the Ingles total, let me show you here, was $10.56. So then we went to Save-A-Lot. We wanted to pop in Save-A-Lot, right? See what they had. They did have a pretty good deal on the clementines, which I'm loving and really want to make some more. I still have some orange honey butter. I'll link to the top of that recipe. But I think we're going to maybe try to make some more things with this week. But in the meantime, Ricky can have some while he's sick. And I grabbed a bag of broccoli because I've been having a lot of broccoli soup and broccoli things, and it was actually really good. So that was 99 cents. So it was $2.99 for the halos, 99 cents for this. Total at Save-A-Lot was $4.06. Rick and I did discuss going to Save-A-Lot tomorrow, and we decided that it is something that we are going to go ahead and do. So yay, even though this is a small grocery haul, I will have another grocery haul tomorrow, a bonus grocery haul. And I think that we are going to spend between $20 and $30 depending on what they have in stock, because it's first come, first serve. I'm gonna try to be there when they open, and I'm just gonna run in and hopefully be able to get what I want. So hopefully that'll work out well. But anyway, $20 to $30 extra that we're going to put aside just for this extra special produce deal that they have going on at Save-A-Lot. So, okay, so that's about it for my grocery haul. Tomorrow is Friday, of course, Frugal Family Food. I will be doing my grocery haul in the evening, but just a reminder, in the morning we have our Frugal Family Food meal, and it's the very last one for date night at home for February, and it is grass-fed homestead. And let me tell you, I just saw their video. Ricky's coughing again. I just saw their video, and they did such a good job. First of all, okay guys, it's steak and roasted potatoes / french fries in the oven. So can you go wrong with that? I don't think so. But he did it in this wine cream reduction sauce, right? Really, really cute. And you just gotta watch it, because the thing about it is, number one, Dan's video is really, really cute. Number two, I love that the man made the meal for his wife, right? But even more exciting than that, he's at the table and it was so cute. You have to go see it. So I can't link it now because it's not live yet, but you'll have to check it out in the morning. Make sure you go look at that and see what a good job that he does, because it's so adorable. And I'm glad that he's closing out this this month for Frugal Family Food. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my groceries away and tend to my sick baby, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button, and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye.